Hi friends, good morning. Welcome to our next tutorial on Java. So in last tutorial we discussed about a string, that is a string object created by using new operator. So in this tutorial we will discuss next step on this string itself, that is string object created by specifying group of characters. How we can specify group of characters, that we can discuss in detail here. This so enclosed directly in a pair of double quotes, that last time in a video we see this how that string declaration in two ways. The second way of declaration is this, that we can see how this is that is a string s1 equal to hi, like this. So what is how it can happen? This even in this also it should be three steps. One is the location, allocation and deallocation. So first we'll see step by step. First step is this location. So location, what is location here? If the string object is created by enclosing group of characters in a pair of double quotes, then they are stored in string constant full. Last time it is stored in a heap memory, now it can be stored in a string constant full. So the data can be stored like this. How this happens we'll see here. The next step here, next step of this is here allocation. So allocation, what happens here? If the string object are stored in a string constant full, then it will be always verified whether the string constant full contains the objects with the same content or not. If available, then refer to the existing object. If not, then it's created as a new object. So same here, last time here what happens, last time the data, whatever the data is stored in there, it could not verify. It can automatically, it should be replaced by the new operator, but here it should be verify. If it is the same data, it can be replaced with that. If not, it can be created as a new element, that is this. So here what happens here, string, this I created string s1 is equal to this, then s1 equal to what I am declaring here is boy, then string s2 equal to also, it is also boy. Last time what happens, same data which I am defining here, then here first it is in a, say here, like last time here it's created with the 3, means it's created as a new object here. Now what happens here, see, first here the data could be here I, okay, when it is an is, here it is a by, then from here somewhere here s1, somewhere here s2. So initially the s1 value could be here like this, then it is after some time when we are assigning string 1 is by, it should be replaced here, then s2 also replaced here, this, because it should be same content, it should be stored there itself. If it is a different, then it goes and out. This is there, it is a heap memory, it is here is the, this is here it is constant full, string constant full, that is here this. So here, even here also there is a concept called deallocation. So what is that deallocation? So deallocation, what this deallocation do this? If the string constant full contains unreferenced object, then they will be deallocated by the string constant full itself. When the string constant full is completely filled, means whenever it is in anything is there, that can be done automatically by the string constant full itself, it can be do. So for example we'll see few examples here. If a string object created by using new operator, then the content will be stored in both heap and string constraint pool, but if the reference will be referred to the object available in a heap memory. So see here, if in a basic format, how it will create it in a basic format, string means first format s1 equal to new string something high here, like this. It is created the data like this. It is using our first method. The data could be stored here. So for this case, what happens here? If it is here, data is here, then this and here one more this. See here, this time what happens? Data can be high here, also here. In both places, data should be available in, means its data can be stored in heap memory. This is first one is a heap memory. Its data can be stored in heap, and this is the constraint pool. So string constraint pool. The data can be stored in both places. So same thing if I go with the string, like how we are defining in the next way. This is the way, string s1 equal to high. If in case of this, see here, if here we have two places, this is the heap memory, this is the constraint memory, then the data could be stored here itself. Then what happens here? If we go with the first method, it can be never checked the data. That is a one drawback, and second drawback is it should be stored in two places. It is a wasting of memories. So that is the main reason. If we go with the specifying group of characters enclosed directly in a pair of double quotes, then the content will be stored only in a single pool. That is like this. So that is the main advantage of this. This is about how we are defining in the second way of this. Okay, thank you for watching this. Please subscribe to get more updates. Thank you.